Good afternoon, everybody, boys and girls, men and women, beautiful people of the earth that God has created it. I hope that all of y'all are good today. I hope all of y'all are well. Hoping everybody is feeling the Spirit of the Lord within them, feeling the love and feeling the energy given by the Lord. Hope you got to work safely. Hope you got to your final destination safely. Hope that everything that you're looking for right now, you have a glimpse of it, or you have it, or you're on the way of having it. I want to talk to you about life with Christ. And this is I feel like this is a video for everybody at all walks, just getting into it, firmly into it, on the way, whatever you want to call it, like just walking with Christ. And if you're walking with Christ, I want to let you know, keep walking with him. If you're not walking with Christ, definitely highly recommend begin walking with Christ. God is so good. Like, God is really good. Life has really moved in so many random ways, and sometimes you might question it and be like, why is my life going this way when I want it to be that way? Or why is my life so good when I expected it to be bad? Why is my life so bad when I expected it to be good? And it's like, because God is like moving you. He's placing you in all these situations. He's placing you in these predicaments. He's allowing things to happen, good and bad, whatever you want to view it as, for your own good. He wants to reveal himself to you in these situations, through relationships, through jobs, through opportunities. Like, God is always in the background, listening, intervening, and working on it, working on you particularly. I want to say that I've been walking with Christ since last year around this time, but seriously taking it seriously, I want to say in the past 2 months. Last year, I was definitely not where I was supposed to be. I was, definitely giving into of my flesh, giving into, my thoughts, my worldly thoughts. I was very prideful. I was very manipulative, very toxic human being, very toxic to my spirit with the Lord, and just I don't even know. I could say a demon, but no, I think a demon is harsh. I was just against the will of God, if you will. And around this time, I was stuck in between deciding 2 jobs. And actually, last March, I was stuck in between 2 jobs, choosing this one job that I'm with right now, and this other job that was out of the way. It was completely random. It was completely unheard of for me, and that very unfamiliar. So at that time, I was thinking, God, and mind you, both of these jobs were out of my professional field. Like, I never did any of these type of work before. And the job that I went with was something that was going to fly me out to Michigan. It was a job that was going to take me somewhere totally brand new. And I didn't have not one idea of what it was going to lead me to. So I took a chance. I rolled the dice on that job, and it was good. It was good, but it was kind of like a commission job, kind of like I would make money based on the work I would do in upselling the services. And there was a lot of times where I would get some really short paychecks. Like I would not work for 3-4 days straight in a 2-week pay period. And knowing me at that time, I had no money. You know, I was overweight. I was literally like just in this super toxic place in my mind, stressing myself out. And I was praying, you know, not, would you say, meaningfully praying. Like I was praying for God to get me out of that situation, and then I would just forget about him again. I was really just stressing myself out, and I was realizing the amount of stress I have caused within myself of doing that, to the point where my hair ended up falling out, just really getting out of shape, and really just going through some really troubling times. A couple months later, the job, I ended up getting fired from the job. And once again, I was running up on no money. Facing eviction, facing, you know, debts, facing a possible repossession of my car. I really was stressing. I was out here touching everybody, right? I was calling on to everybody, my grandma, my mom, my grandpa, my dad. I was calling on everybody that I knew, going with my own understanding, if you will, with trying to find a fix to my problem. Fortunately enough, they did provide me some aid with my rent and like helping me get my car, but they were temporary fixes. They covered my rent for that month, but not until the lease ended. They covered my car note for that month, but not until my term ended. So, you know, eventually, right, I ended up going back into my ways of the world, you know, resorting to anger, resorting to stress, feeling unworthy, self-condemnation, just really beating myself over in the head, saying that like, hey, I deserve what I'm going through, you know, because I'm not walking with God and I'm not able to be in his presence, be in his kingdom. I was really trapped in sin. Struggled with pornography. You know, that thing took over my life for most of my young years. I know I'm saying young years, like I'm like 30. I'm only 25, but like I would say like during like middle school, high school, like yeah, it took control of me. And that's all I was doing. Like I was literally go home, go work when I was working, and then just like, you know, watch that stuff all the time. And like I still felt empty. I would go in the mirror and I would feel worthless. I would feel like a husk of who I used to be before, when I had everything. And I will always look back on when I had it all, when I had my apartment, when I had my clothes, when I had my shoes, when I had my car, and all the stuff that, you know, I was actually boastful and proud about. And when I lost all that job and I had nothing, my grandfather called me to pray. And he said, pray with all your heart, pray with everything that you have, and God will listen. God will hear you, and he will reveal to you. And I prayed, I confessed, I talked to the Lord, and I kid you not, literally the next day, I got a call saying I got the job from the other job that I initially turned down for the job in Michigan. And they wanted me to start relatively soon, but it wasn't soon enough where I can keep my apartment. So like I end up going to court about the eviction from my apartment and whatnot. And they told me I had to move out, within this set time before they do the eviction process. So I was in a rush, moving stuff around and like doing stuff. And I'm looking, and I'm just doing everything, trying to make things happen, make things shake. And now I'm here. I know it's like a crazy time skip, but like now I'm here. And what I mean to tell you is that when I say God is real, God is very so real. God has moved mountains for me to where I didn't think they were movable. I didn't think they would ever get out of my way. He has slain enemies and demons that I never thought I could slay, or that he could slay in that time. And like all the glory and the grace goes to him. Like all the glory and grace, like not grace, but all the glory goes to him, because now that I've taken this job, I'm blessed financially, I'm blessed spiritually, I'm blessed mentally. It brought me closer to him. Ever since that day I prayed and cried to him and wept to him, saying that, God, like, if you can just get me out of this situation. And it finally clicked for me. It felt like I owed him everything that I had, because he pulled me out of that situation. If you think even further, God, we all owe God, because he died for our sins. But I wasn't thinking like that. I was thinking worldly. But when he got me out of that situation, that's when it all clicked for me. That's when it all made sense for me, to where my car doesn't matter, my job title doesn't matter, my money doesn't matter, my ambitions, my personal wants and dreams and goals, like, they don't matter. What matters is seeking salvation. What matters is seeking eternal life, following Christ. That's what really mattered. And my prayer life went up, my love life went up, like everything went up. And like walking with Christ helped me, because I learned to let the stuff that I was holding on go. This car I have, it was gifted by God. It was allowed by God. God allowed me to have this car at the time I bought it. The job, he allowed that. The lifestyle that I live, he allows all of that. To have the money that I have in my bank, like, he allows all of that in my life. And when you finally realize that it's not yours, it's gifted from him for you to use, hopefully for a good cause. And that in turn, you will give him the glory and the gratitude and the thanksgiving to him. So like learning how to like surrender those things was like the hard step for me. That was really like, because I come from a very prideful place. Like, I'm a very prideful person. Well, not anymore, but like at that time I was very prideful. I was very at a point in my life where I was like, can't nobody tell me nothing. I got the fanciest car, I got the fanciest clothes, I got the nicest shoes. I'm always trying to look good for the outside world. And then God humbled me. I had to sell those shoes. I had to get rid of those clothes. My car broke down. Like, God humbled me. He definitely humbled me. And in that situation, when I was praying, he humbled me. He taught me humble. One thing I've taken from that whole prayer was how to be actually humble. And this walk with Christ, it's a beautiful thing. It may be scary. It may be, frightening. It might be a little intimidating to like walk with Christ, follow Christ. But I trust me when I say, all you have to do is just send out a heartfelt prayer to him, a prayer that will give him the ability to work and give him the ability to like hear you, that's all it takes. If you've been curious, if you've been scared, if you've been intimidated, if you're feeling any of those, this is your time to literally talk to him. Confess what you're feeling. Confess how you feel about him, how you feel about things in your life, and whether it's going well, going bad, or going, you don't know where it's going. Talk to him. And when you get that first revelation, that first your testimony, you'll have a lot of moments like what I do. I'll look back, I'll just sit here in my car and I'll just think and look back at like, man, God really was looking out for me. God really was protecting me. God was really around the whole entire time. Even in the lowest of my lows, me being the very utmost sinful person that I could possibly be, and each and every day I woke up, he made a way for me to get money. He made a way for me to get food. He made a way for me to have clothes. He made a way for me to have a roof over my head. God made a way for me, and I know he can make a way for you. He's already actually. He's already made a way for you. So I would tell you that, whatever you're going through, whether it's good, whether it's bad, or you're uncertain of what you're going through, it's all a part of his plan. It's all a part of his plan. He's calling on to you. He's trying to tell you something. He's trying to get your attention. He's trying to let you know that he's been waiting for you. He's been trying to get your attention. He's been trying to notify you, hey, it's been a while since we talked. Hey, it's been a while since we've caught up with each other. Hey, we never introduced ourselves to each other. And this is the time to literally say, you know what? God, you're almighty, you're powerful, you're miraculous. There's no God like you. You turn my situations around. You made the impossible possible. You made things happen where I questioned it at first, but at the end, it turned out to be for my betterment. Or even if you don't know God, you're like, God, like, I don't know about you, but I've heard the many tales and stories about you, about how you perform miracles, how you heal, and that you give eternal life to those who are seeking salvation and stuff like that. This is the time. This is really a time. There's never going to be a perfect time in anything that you do. Never a perfect time to get that job. Never a perfect time to get that car. Never a perfect time to be a father or a husband. It's never going to be a perfect time. But doing something today to make that difference, doing something today to get to know him or get back in touch with him, it's all going, in due time, you're going to see that was a perfect time to talk to him. That was a perfect time to get to know him. So yeah, what I say is, be enthused, be attracted, be eager to walk with Christ. Because I'm trying to tell you, the life going forward with him is nothing going to be sunshine and rainbows. Even in the midst of the troubles, even in the midst of you feeling silent, or him, the feeling of him being silent, or in the midst of, you're waiting on an answered prayer, it's still going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful because God he's training you. He's going to be training you. You're going to be going through a lot of trials and tribulations because he wants your faith stronger. He wants your relationship stronger with him. He wants you to become stronger with him to where your faith, your trust, your love for him is unshakable. Can nobody or anything deter you from him? So he might need to separate you from that job that you got let go from. He might need to separate you from that girlfriend or boyfriend. He might need to, allow certain things to happen to get your attention and to make you to something even better than what you thought you could be. And it's happened for me. The way how I'm living my life now, the way how everything's going, I feel a million times better than who I thought I could be. And I know that I'm not even all the way there yet. I'm not at the end of my road. I'm not end of my purpose. But I feel a million times better than who I ever thought myself would be. So get to know the Lord, get to, open yourself to him, and he will reveal things to you. Trust in him, have faith in him, and believe that from this day forward, when you talk to him, your life is going to change for the betterment, for the good. I hope you guys have a blessed day. May the Lord watch over you and yours, and may you learn something today. Have a blessed one.